All right, welcome back to the channel. I just thought today I would show you something that every garage really needs. If you're gonna be working on stuff in your garage, your shop, whatever it is, you need one of these.
A little rolling tool cart. This one is just a little adjustable. It's got a small tray on it. I've got a couple of magnet strips that'll kind of hold some of your things. Nothing too heavy duty. Adjustable up and down. No shelf or anything on the bottom. A couple of wheels to move it around. This one I kind of put together from like an old dentist tray and some wheels that I had laying around. But I finally am getting a newer one because this one's going to stay here in my little front garage just so that I have it because they're very handy. So I've got a new one for the back shop. So here it is.
Well, like just about everything else, it seems like made in China, but let's see how it is. So I picked this up on Amazon, and some people did say that theirs came damaged, so we'll see. One of the reasons that I got it is it had nice big wheels, and I think it's supposed to support right around 220 pounds. So, all right, everything so far looks pretty good. Paint seems all right. There's some plastic for the edges. Of course, everything's got to have plastic. That must be pretty fancy because they bubble wrapped it. Okay. And all right, here's the tray, and yep, it does look like it's got a little bit of damage. She's bent here, bent here. I'm gonna say not horribly bad, but we'll take a look at the rest of it and see. So you can kind of see right there, that whole edge is kind of bent. Paint is gone. Same with this end here, and it looks like that end is a little bent as well. So far, I'm having the same success everybody else is. Okay, so pretty much it's one sheet for the instructions, which is, you know, fine. There's not really that much to it. And then there's the plastic and the screws. So I'm just gonna pick them out, find out what size screwdrivers or nut drivers I need, and we'll get putting this thing together. Okay, pretty easy to assemble. Just make sure that the nut that's kind of put in it, that is what does your adjustment up and down. It needs to go that direction. And then there are these bolts. They're 12 mil. We'll just put a lock washer on each one. Tighten them up. Okay, there's the one side. Here's the other. Okay, there's the base all done. Okay, this next piece is seemingly super simple. They put a little nub, so you apparently can't put it together wrong. So that's kind of nice. Again, same bolts as the other piece used, 12 mil. This one's been warped just a little bit from welding, so I might have a little trouble getting one of those in. We'll see. Okay. Yep, that has got a little warp to it, so that's going to loosen this one side up. I'm going to show you what's going on here. If you look, you can see it's just slightly domed. When you weld around something like that, it pulls that metal. Makes it just a little hard. I'm going to take a hammer and just tap that out. So here's what I'm going to try, just hitting them in the corners. It does seem like it's sitting better now. Yep, just a few taps with the hammer is all it took to get that lined up a little better. All right, that part's done. So now we just flip it over. Slide it in. And then they say tighten that fully. So I'm just gonna leave it at that height for now as we assemble. Okay. Okay, so you can definitely see that bend pretty good. Just gonna see if I can kind of get it back into shape a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, we're down to the handle. Once you got the little bumpers on the end, just tap the corners in. That's the end of that. All right, well, there's the comparison. The old to the new. Again, it's got a few little dings and dents on it. I bought this through Amazon. I'm not doing this as a paid advertisement or anything like that for Gear Wrench. I bought this with my own money on Amazon. If I want to, I can send it back because of the dents, but it is a cart for my garage, so I'm not going to get too worried about that. But if you are, if you want something that comes perfect, you may want to look around or maybe go to a Gear Wrench dealer and get one that has been put together. But I'm going to tell you, there's lots of different carts around. Here's a couple. Okay, so you can see, there's some different prices. This was like $129. That one was free. So that's the best cart that I have so far because it was free. Both of them have got the little rubber tool lining stuff in them. This one, of course, is fancy. It says Gear Wrench. This one's got some little holes for your whatever. This one doesn't, because I actually built the tray myself for that. I did have a couple of magnets on it to hold some stuff, and I'll probably attach them to this one as well. The reason that I didn't get some of those other styles that I showed you is because I did not want anything on the bottom. And I will tell you why, is because as soon as you have like a bottom, you start stacking junk on it. And this one has never had anything but some tools stacked on it. There's never been anything down on the bottom. So when you go to use it, you can slide it, like say under the car. If you're working up in the front, you can get underneath. Things like that. So that's the reason that I bought that. The ones with the little drawers, they might be cool. Tell me if you got one. Tell me if you like that better than this style. But there it is. Gear Wrench's mobile work table. Okay, so here's the final test. We are on a nice grade. We're gonna do a race. Which one will win? Old versus new. Go ahead. Oh man, oh man. Whew. Wow, in the end, it's a pretty close race. But there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, well, it's really too early for me to say how good this is. I will do a review after I've had that Gear Wrench one for a while. But so far, it looks like it's going to do the job. These aren't, like an engine rebuild stand or something. They're just a simple thing to put some tools on while you're working. And like I said, they are a must-have for any garage. So, again, tell me what you use in your garage. Tell me what you like and don't like about it. And if you got this one, tell me your personal experience with that too. Thanks for watching. Come again.